When you do the upgrades in your electric chair? No, that's
Alan, you must hurry.
fuck.
Alice's presence was here. Like the sun coming out from behind dark clouds. It pushed me forward.
Evil Within 2. That's the game. Different hairstyle. Different hairstyle. Same character, different hairstyle. I'm just joking. Jesus fuck. Return. I'm pretty sure... I gotta look up the videos. This is Alan's room.
I needed to get inside the manuscript.
The spiral, that's Alan's room. The writer. Hey Alice, everything good with you back home? Just checking in, tried to call but couldn't reach you. You were probably just deep in your creative process. I know how you artists get when you're in the middle of your projects. Everything else disappears. Oh, and if you want me to help with anything business related to your exhibition, just say the word. Barry. Hey Alice, Shark Circling. They want to turn what happened to Al into a movie and or TV show and or get this, a fucking video game. I told him to fuck off. Also, in case you hear about this from someone else, a true crime writer named Tammy Booker is working on a book about Al. I hunted down her publisher and told them we'll sue. Tammy Booker. Tammy Booker is the black girl that we saw in Bright Falls with the brother that saw Nightingale initially. Hey Alice, checking in because I haven't heard from you. Everything good back there? I've been trapped in non-stop meetings with no breaks. Open kimono. I've considered peeing in a mug and lunches be damned. How these people ever get a movie made with all they do is sit in meetings is beyond me. Hey Alice, you're gonna think I've been replaced by an evil double, but I have joined a cult and love it. Joking about being in a cult, kind of. Blessed wellness retreat. Working with Al or the Andersons was tough sometimes, but these movie biz types are insane. My stress levels were through the roof, but then I was tipped off about the retreat. The best decision I ever made. I've never felt this good and well, healthy. The guy who runs this place, Chester, is a goddamn miracle worker, not a wacko in any way. I know you think I'm full of shit, but I've lost a ton of weight. You wouldn't recognize me. Chester says I'm lucky to have ended up here, that something bad would have happened to me if I stayed in New York. I believe him. I wasn't feeling great after everything that happened, especially after those FBC creepos wanted to chat with me. Enough to turn anyone into a conspiracy nut. I hope you're good over there. Come visit anytime. West Coast is not as bad as I made it sound in my earlier emails. Hey Alice, I'm more of a fish out of water in Hollywood than I ever was in the Pacific Northwest wilderness. These yuppies with their glow-in-the-dark teeth couldn't be more fake if they had 6 fingers. And everything is so fucking great all the time, even when it's in fact the opposite. More than once I've thrown up in my mouth during meetings with these movie exec jerks. But I gotta be here to look after Al's legacy. Everyone wants to gobble up the film rights for the Casey books, and they have moronic ideas of what to do with them. It's my duty to herd this horde of tanned zombies into the general direction of something resembling good taste. I'm painfully aware of how deeply Al would have hated adaptations if they didn't do justice to his vision. He was a master of hating things deeply, for good reasons. I mean, that's why we loved him so much, right? Anyway, gotta go hop on another video call now to talk about casting your pal, Harry. Motherfucker.
For months after Ellen died, I didn't leave the apartment. I was flattened by the confusion, shock, the guilt, fear. I could barely get out of bed. Barry Wheeler started visiting. He even cooked me meals. I couldn't stand the guy when I first met him, but he's a better friend than I gave him credit for. And he still checks in. Even after he moved out west.
That's Scratch, I think.
Alice's work had consumed the apartment. Her whole life.
The darker, the better. That's 3. I have to go to 2. Where's 2? Is 2 in here? Oh yeah, 2 is in here. The comeback.
One morning, I saw a deer soar past my bedroom window. It was a balloon of some cartoon animal. And I looked out at the street below, and I saw a little girl crying. Like losing that balloon had just ended her whole world. It was the perfect image of the horror of caring. And that's when I got myself out of bed. And I picked up my camera.
Oh, she's full on loony. She's full on loony, dude. She's Looney Tunes right now. I think Scratch got to her or something.
There was something in the dark. Something I needed to see, to show. The more shadows I photographed and filmed, the more I felt like I was on the verge of a breakthrough. I submerged myself in it. I only went out at night. My search became obsessive, but I still had no idea what I was looking for.
As me or Mr. Scratch?
There's a world hidden behind ours. A dark tide ebbing and flowing against reality. Faces in the shadows. Fear of the dark is really just fear of what could be, that vast, paralyzing ocean. But photography can freeze reality in a snapshot, put a cage around the infinite and capture it. I need to prove those faces are really there.
Oh, here it is.
The full manuscript of a novel. Return. A horror story about the dark presence escaping from the dark place, taking over Bright Falls. I couldn't remember writing it. I had not written it. I would never write this. I knew who had. Scratch. A monster with my face. If this story came true, Scratch would get out, people would die. Destroying the manuscript, it wouldn't stop it from happening. I would have to fix it, edit it. I could not change the genre of the story. I'd have to work within the constraints set by Scratch. I needed someone in the story to fight the darkness. Saga Anderson. I kept seeing her in my visions. She was already in Bright Falls, already involved, but she was not in Return. Not yet. I'd write her in, try to stop Scratch within the limits of the horror story. It was almost impossible. It was taking too long. I had not reached the end.
That's when he gets shot.
No!
Or that's not when he gets shot. That's when That's when he gets to a dead end, and then he's shooting himself, basically.
Scratch stopped me before I could finish my edits to the manuscript.
Wrong. It was yourself.
The memory of my edits was already fading. Terrible things would happen if the manuscript came true. Scratch was there, at Parliament Tower, undoing my work. He could use the story to escape. He could go after Alice. Zane had said we worked on Return together. That was a lie. Scratch wrote Return. I would pay Zane another visit. He had guided me to 2 murder sites. I needed a new one to get back to Parliament Tower. A new draft of Initiation.
The final draft. Why is he drowning?
I don't have time for this, so let's get it over with. Tell me, was this all fake? A show?
No one said otherwise, Mr. Wake. It was to indulge you, but we can stop pretending now.
Masks come off.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I don't even think you know who's under your mask, but you know how to make things difficult for yourself. All these rules, endless, convoluted loops you insist on going through. You are so lucky, you know. There are so many people helping you. Armies of people. Myself. Your wife.
Alice. I need to get to her. She's in danger.
She is. Because of you. And so is someone important to me, someone you pulled into this. You keep opening doors. Peeking in. Reaching through to get what you want, and that puts you in my path.
I don't know what you're talking about. I have to go now.
Maybe you will make it through this time. This has gone on long enough. This and our Night Springs. It was a nice distraction.
It's time someone gave me a straight answer here.
The next time we meet, the circumstances will be very different. And you would do well to return the favor by playing your part. Or stay out of my way, Mr. Wig.
Does he think he's Scratch or Mr. Wig?
Whatever you say.
That's the question.
Door, Zane, the masks were finally coming off. Was it a sign I was closer to escaping? I had no time to waste.
Yeah, does he think he's Tom or anyone? Like, locked.
I couldn't force it open.
Bitch, scared the fuck out of me. Interpretation of many worlds, Casper Darling. Zane Classic. Is this Thomas Zane? This is where I'm getting confused. Who is Mr. Door talking to? Alan Wake, Mr. Scratch, or Thomas Zane? Because they're all connected. Because my thing is, I think Mr. Door transcends everything. He controls his whole thing. Like he's stronger than the Dark Presence, is what I think. Yes, the Mr. Door from the TV show is the same as the host. That's why he said,
Here is the light at the end of the tunnel. If you come in last, you won't be happy. Wake.
what are you talking about, Ati?
Jumalauta, that held you close, Tom. Mutta onward, said the granny in the snow. When the panic is biggest, the help is also near.
Door didn't seem happy to see me this time.
Fearing the master is the root of wisdom. But don't let the game get you down. He's playing his role. Maybe put him in your films, Tom. Like you have put me. Perkele, sehän olisi.
Perkele. Maybe he's frustrated with Tom Bros taking forever to beat the darkness. That's what I'm thinking too, yeah.
What films?
I'm a fan of your masterworks. There is Tom the Poet, my favorite, and Uurten Uur is the most famous one, of course. And is it true what I hear? That it's coming back to cinemas soon? Is there a bottom to this rumor?
Tom Allen Saga, yeah.
I need to get back to my apartment. Can you help me?
Well, planned is half done. You asked me to make sure you won't forget mikä se valokuva oli? The light pictures. The photos your artist wife took. They are waiting in the shoebox in the basement. What you leave behind, you find in front of you.
Okay. Thanks, Adi.
Okay. I think this is how it works, right? Listen. This is how it works, right?
Looking forward to seeing Uurten Uur in the cinema. But first, I work. And the work won't end even when you do it, perkele. Ei siinä. One potato at a time. Just remember, Tom, the brave will eat the pea soup.
What the fuck is Ati saying? Okay, listen. I think Tom is the OG, right? He wrote himself to be a poet, and then that poet wrote Alan to manifest, and that's why they look the same, right? It's like a reincarnation kind of thing, right? That's what I'm thinking. And then Barbara Yager got mad at Tom, and instead of going after and then what happened was Barbara Yager trapped Tom, aka Alan Wake 1. Alan Wake got stuck in with Tom in the dark place since Alan 1, and now they're working together, or at least he thinks he's working together with Alan to fight the dark place, but I think he got conned and was working with Scratch. That's where I'm at right now. A Yurton you. I didn't even go to the fucking shoebox. Isn't Barbara essentially the same thing as Scratch? Yeah. What just happened? Oh, shoebox. Okay. Find the shoebox in the basement. That's what I did. Oh. Yeah.
To get to Parliament Tower, I needed to find a murder site. Zane would know where to find one.
The hotel. I have to go back to the Ocean View Hotel. Oh, here we go again.
Zane's room, 665, was upstairs. The elevator would take me there.
Sir, yes, sir. Yeah.